Welcome or welcome back to my channel. And in my last video I actually forgot to introduce myself, so I'll be doing that at some point here today. But today's video is basically unboxing my packages. These are just the containers that I will be using in the next couple of days, so these are not everything that I bought, but these are just what I'm ready to show at the moment, or the essentials I will be using right now. So these are I thought these would be my body oil containers because they're usually smaller than my body butter and body scrub containers, but surprisingly this is what's in here. And this is my body butter body scrub container. This is what it looks like. We're just going to get a little bit closer. As you can see, it's printed all over, so the label, the logo, everything's on there, printed on the actual container. This is what my labels used to look like. Now my labels are beautiful. I take nothing away from that. Absolutely gorgeous that I made myself. I'm always so proud of myself because I'm really not that creative in my own opinion. But yeah, my labels are absolutely gorgeous. But I was just tired of misaligning them when applying the labels, which I really hated because I don't have OCD, but I do get irritated by stuff not being perfect. I'm a bit of a perfectionist in that way. So I've had so many different labels over the years. I've had weatherproof or oil-proof labels, but they usually don't print very nicely. And then I've had glossy labels, and this is one that's glossy. As you can see, it's got like an oily residue on the side, so it's not oil-proof, and gradually or eventually the labels would just start to look really ugly. And then I've had the removable paper ones, and what would happen was that with the print would literally dry like powder and just come off. So I was just like, okay, I am the only one doing this business. I need to manage my time better than to create labels and print out labels and worry about what labels are good. I'm just going to get them printed. And on the sides of the containers are the ingredients for my body butters and body scrubs. And of course, you can have a closer look at all that on my website, including the directions of how to use the products. So I also got it in a mini size. I'm not trying to whisper, it's just that it's so cute. The mini containers are so cute. I've never seen anything so cute. Honestly, I absolutely love them. Only the reason why I'm acting like this is because when I first got these containers, I got them without any printing and I only got the big size. So this is my first time actually getting the mini size, and it's so cute. This is what my mini labels, my mini containers used to look like, which is glass. And pretty much I tried to use glass containers for my bigger jars and they would break. So yeah, the mini jars were perfect, but I can't have glass jars as my full size bigger jars. They would just break. So I needed everything to look cohesive and just be the same, identical. So I got the mini ones as well. And the minis are actually bigger than my old glass jar minis. It's wider, but not taller. So you probably get almost the same amount. And I did get the 2 ounce containers anyway, so everything should be about the same. This is what it looks like really close up in like natural lighting, and it actually looks so much better than what I was showing you guys indoors. So yeah, it looks so much better in person. It's so cute. I absolutely love them. Before I forget to reintroduce myself again, I'm Rafiat. Some know me as Honey. Thank you for getting me to 20,000 subscribers. Most of you are going to be new here, but yes, I'm in charge of Lorena Beauty. This is my little baby, my business. And on my YouTube channel, I mostly repost my other content from like Instagram and TikTok, sometimes a little bit more or less. But obviously there's the full videos that I will be dropping on here as well on YouTube. And on average, I will probably be dropping about 1 video a week. Sometimes I might drop like a couple of videos within a month and then nothing for a couple of months. But I will still be uploading my YouTube shorts. So there's always something going on here. But yeah, thank you for being here. Stay subscribed. And if you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, and share. And yeah. It's time to unbox the body oils. And I was a little bit confused because I saw the body butter container jars again. I was like, okay, there's something going on. Where are my body oils? But I actually opened the box upside down and I realized that the body oils were on the other side. The body oil containers were on the other side. So I just took the entire bag out of the box, and then I took the body oil containers and covers out of the bag. Okay, so this is what they look like. At first I was like, oh, they're cute, but like I don't know how to feel about them. I wasn't too sure. I definitely loved the square neck, which is different from what I had before, but when I put everything together I was like, okay, this makes sense, this is cute, this makes absolute sense. I love the logo, I love the printing, I love the details and everything on it. This was what it looked like in production, which was with a black printing. I did let my vendor know that, listen, I wanted it to be white, not black. So always make sure you tell them exactly what you want, even before you get to the point of paying and having it printed. But they just did a sample with the black print on it. So, and I was still adamant about going with the white print because I know exactly what the container is gonna look like with the product inside. So it was perfect. So here I'm testing the quality of the bottles. As you can see, I'm putting pressure on it, and my old bottles are quite flexible in comparison to the new ones. So yeah, those are the things that I kind of focused on when I wanted these new bottles, like the sturdiness, the strength of the bottle, to show like the quality of the bottle itself, which was really important to me. Yeah, another issue I've had with my body oils was the labels, but we don't need to get into that because we already spoke about it. But the main issue was always the pump. I've had like lotion pumps before, I've had spray pumps before, but this particular pump was literally the last straw for me. It has like a seal where the spray is supposed to come out, and you might think that's a good idea because it might help to prevent any leakage or leaking from happening. But what ended up happening was that the seal was almost like melted into the pump, so it was really hard to take off. And what would happen was I would scratch off the seal, which would obviously mess up the look of the pump. And after doing this a couple of times, I realized that this was an issue with multiple pumps of the bottle. So I actually had to eventually stop putting my body oils on my website. So they were only available as a bundle and seriously discounted by like 60% just because of this issue. So I didn't want to sell them as one individual container because I knew that obviously if they did purchase them, they would have an issue with that, and I would have to explain it to them to peel off the seal or scratch off the seal, and honestly it just wouldn't look good. But at least if they bought it as a bundle, it might be worth the value for them, and you know, the aesthetic not being a big issue because it was good value for money. So yeah, but this was literally the last straw for me, and body oil containers and pumps, especially because I get them in the UK. So this was the last time I was ever going to get them in the UK. I was like, okay, I need a solution. I never had this problem with my mini body oils. They always worked perfectly, and I've always had the same pump spray container for them, so they were quite easy to replace as opposed to the full body oil sizes, which I would always have issue with in terms of what's available, what's not available. I've just applied a little bit of the body oil, and obviously it's absorbed really nicely, and you can't even see any grease on there, but that's not the point of this video. So this is what my mini body oils container looks like. It's so cute. I absolutely love them. Like, it's gorgeous. Like, I don't know why. I think the mini ones are really nice. I don't know why. They just look so good, and just a perfect travel size containers anyway. And this is what they look like next to the big full-size body oil containers. And I just want to say that they're actually pretty big. Well, it's quite a tall container, but it's about the same width as my old ones, and it's taller than my old ones. So I feel like you're probably going to get a bit more product in this container. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And as you can see, issues with leakage. This is not even leaking from this pump, it's leaking from another bottle. But yeah, that's been the problem. So this is what it looks like in natural lighting as well. I think it looks so cute in person, so cute in natural lighting than obviously what I'm showing you in an enclosed space. But yeah, what do you guys think of our new containers? They're so cute. What do you guys think? Are you excited for them? Do you miss the labels? Do you not miss the labels? I think they're so cute. It's gonna save me so much time and effort. I don't have to design new labels for each scent all the time, and I would have to do it in different sizes for the body oils, body scrubs. It was just too much. It was getting too much, and yeah, this was the next best thing for me. But I'm so happy about everything so far. What do you guys think? Let me know if you have any advice for me, because I'm definitely willing to take advice from any entrepreneur besties out there or girlies out there. Yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in my next video.